Hey everybody, what's going on? Z, get out of my way. How are you? Happy Friday. Welcome to part 2 of branding Art for Health. For those of you who didn't see the last one, I kind of went over the first 3 benefits that we branded. The benefit is to raise money to send medical teams to Haiti and Dominican Republic. And I just want to kind of talk about the logos and the process and how we keep it fresh. And yeah, so I'll just do a little quick recap of the 3 logos and identities of the first 3, and then I'll move into the next 3. So the first one looked something like this, hand drawn by my wife, Art for Haiti. This is the invite, printed on Nina Environment. The second one looks something like this, custom font, Art for Haiti it was called, 2012. This is printed on newsprint, kind of opens up like this into a poster. And the third one was just, boom, this heart, Art for Health, printed on Nina as well. And these are the invites. So just wanted to kind of quickly recap those. Moving forward, Art for Health 4. Here is the logo for that. And AFH 2014. I wanted to make these kind of lines, like we don't know where we're going with this, but hey, we're gonna go in one direction or another. And it could be like people actually coming together as well to make cool stuff happen. This was kind of cool. This was printed digital on Nina. It's held with a grommet. And you can kind of see, let's see, here we go. So there's the front. This is white ink on the Nina. These turned out really nice and crisp. I did like a full flush on this one. And then the back has different images like that. And the cool thing is that it's all contained. I came up with these words, start, and then the word art, kind of drip in paint. Heart, partnership, and then participate. Just some positive stuff going on there. We printed these on the Nina Environment, but we did 3 different colors, which is always kind of fun to explore that as a series. That show raised, I think, like $55,000, so that was amazing. This is the first year that I did a silkscreen poster. You can kind of see it from afar. So I kind of mimicked the design on that, and that added some images. So everything's nice and consistent with the branding. You know, it's an event, so it should be consistent. This is also on Nina paper. So that was a great night. I think it was at Ignite Glass Studio in Chicago, and we had a blast. So that was number 4. Number 5, I was already in Colorado. I moved here 5 years ago, and I didn't know how the whole thing was going to work, them being in Chicago, but it worked out just fine. Now we're obviously are doing Zoom calls, everyone's remote, but back then it was a little like, I wanted to be present for every meeting, but it worked out good. So the logo for that year, this is 2015, looks something like this. Just I don't try to overthink it too much. I did like a bunch of different 5s, and these are like, this could be like different pieces coming together. I thought since it's for medical teams, this could be like the OR light, the operating room light that the doctors are kind of using to shine on people as they're operating. We did 3 different colors. We did a silver, gold, and bronze. And Nina donated all the paper, and look at this, boom, nice die cut. So it's got a sleeve in it. This is the invite, just black ink, and then metallic, the power of 5. And they did a great job. This was an offset job too. You don't get crisp lines like that otherwise. They did a fantastic job of printing these. And then you can tell I did the same design on all different papers, just changed the paper color on it. And that's a really cool way to do it, designers out there, if you're looking for something different without having to use a lot of ink, just use color paper. I mean, there's a ton of colors. Don't just use white. That's boring. Nobody wants that. Plus, you're using a ton of ink to get the color. Use the color of the paper and then use less ink. And I turned that 5. I had a lot of fun into that. So this is a poster. You can kind of see how that looks now. And we also did 3 different colors of this guy. It looks really sharp in the bronze. Looks awesome on the wall. Have all the information at the bottom here. And I did a little bit more of the light, kind of a Edison bulb kind of a thing. And then here's what it looks like in the gold. Yeah. This year, stepped up our game. Every year we raised more and more money. We had music, artists. It was just a great event. It was awesome. I flew to Chicago for it. And just, yeah, I can't say enough about it. So in between this, the people that I was involved with as the doctors, they wanted to do their own non-for-profit. And they didn't have a logo, they didn't have a name. So we came up with community empowerment. And this is what it looks like. And, you know, it's like rays of light. Everything's kind of works from the middle out. And this is what it looks like in black and white. So, and then if you go on my website, mhdezign.com, there's a whole case study there. I did advertising, I did business cards, brochures. This was actually printed in Colorado. This is a digital print. Look at that, little die cut there. And you know, that could be a nice little home for other photos. And I used it in advertising. Opens up like that. And then you can kind of just play around with it, have fun. This is a digital piece. And I think they printed a couple hundred of these. But I did this kind of cool duotone and I ran with that for their whole branding identity. I wanted it to be fresh and positive. I didn't want it to be like a Debbie Downer. You can see how the colors in the logo kind of extend into the piece like that. So they were super stoked about it. I was, and I was happy to help out. We even did a little stamp. So this is my little test kit. Moving on to 6 years, I was like, whoa, we're moving fast. I used Moo for these guys. Here's the logo, and I wanted it to be like a kind of a nightclub, like a neon. I even made like a GIF animation out of this. That was really cool. You can see how it's got a little, you know, a little gradient in there. With Moo, you can print different backs. Look at that. Same information, just different color. And these turn out really fantastic. I think I'll show you the poster for this one too first because it's silk screened. So you can see I used the logo, but I did these illustrations. You got the eye there for gallery. You got the sun for just, hey, it's positive. You got the house. There's an orphanage that we're involved with over there. The martini glass, it's a party. Camera, we have a lot of photographers that go out there. And then the water drop, because we actually, some of the money is used to bring water to these places in Dominican Republic and Haiti. And then it's just printed on this black licorice paper. I think this is French paper, yeah. So you can see more of this on my website too. So that's the poster. And then this is the first year that we actually did a little book. So if you went to the gig, to the event, you got one of these guys, and it kind of tells you of what, you know, it's like a little brochure for the number 6. It's a brochure for the event, and it had, you know, like what we did in Peralta, you know, all the goals, and what we did in Haiti. That's a cool photo from Sebastian. That one's from Brian. You know, about the water and kind of where we want to go next year with it. Because, you know, if people are donating money, they want to know where the money's going to. So this was printed digital as well. That's the schedule. This was Haig Williams right there teaching kids I went to art school. I went to the School of the Art Institute with Haig, and we reconnected after, gosh, about 15 years, and I got him involved, and he's been going there like 3 or 4 years, and just he's an art teacher. He lives in South Carolina. Just a good dude. Shout out to Haig. And then sponsors, try to make it, kind of consistent. You never know what kind of logos you're getting with these companies. And then a huge thank you. So yeah, that's the book. So that's the next 3. Kind of the branding for this whole Art for Health business. We're approaching, like I said, almost $1 million. The first one, our goal was 10,000. So this is bigger than me. This is, it's amazing to be part of it. I'm hoping to go to Dominican Republic this year. I'm hoping to bring my whole family, my 5-year-old kid and my wife, just to show them what I've been spending my time on all these years. So hope everybody's doing great out there. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. I'm going camping next week, but it's going to be an awesome weekend. Stay safe. And yeah, just keep pushing through, guys. We're going to get through this COVID crap. Peace.